So today I am going to start, or I am going to explain two theorems in the chapter circles, and this is the chapter 7, and this there are two theorems like theorem 35 and 36. The theorem 35 states that angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. Angles in the same segment of a circle are equal means, for example, if you draw the circle like this, angles in the same segment, like if you draw this chord and take 2 points like this and take another point like this, so this here, and suppose this is A, B, C and D. These are the, so here the angles in the same segment, that is here this angle and this angle, these are the two angles in the same segment. That is, in the same segment means that if you increase this, then you can see that these are the two angles of the same side. That is, this chord divides the whole circle into two segments. Then this segment here and the larger segment or the major segment. So these two angles are in the major segments, and we have to prove that. To prove angle ADB equal to angle ACB. We have to prove this here. So how will we prove? In this, you can take any center here. So suppose this is the center and this is O. So first, you know that there is a theorem that angles at the center is twice the angle in the remaining part of the circle. So here, first you will write that angle AOB equal to twice angle ADB, number 1. And you will also mention the theorem here, which I told you just now, that the angle at the center is twice the angle subtended by it in the remaining part of the circle. So this is number 1. And next is here, again angle here AOB is equal to twice of angle ACB. This is number 2. So that is, this angle is equal to twice of this and this angle equal to twice of this. So now from these two, from 1 and 2, we have here 2 angle ADB equal to 2 angle ACB. Then this 2 will cancel here. Then this implies angle ADB equal to angle ADB is equal to ACB. So this is proved here. So this is the proof of this theorem, that is, the angles in the same segment of the circle are equal. And you must remember this theorem because this theorem will be used in solving many questions of this chapter, or I will say the chapter 7.3 or further chapters. This is 7.2 here. So in this chapter 7.2 you will solve many of the questions using this theorem. So this is the solution, or this is the proof of this. The next theorem I will explain. The next theorem is here. I have written here that if a line segment joining 2 points subtends equal angles at 2 other points on the same side of it, then 4 points are consecutive. First, understand what is written here, that if a line segment, suppose there is a line segment, okay, this is a line segment here, and these are the 2 points, suppose the point A and point B. So if a line segment joining 2 points, that is a line segment joining 2 points A and B, subtends equal angles at 2 other points on the same side. There are 2 points, suppose this and this, and this line subtends angle, suppose this at this angle. So that is, this line segment subtends angle this AB, suppose this is D here. So this line segment AB subtends angle this at point D, and the same line segment subtends suppose here angle this, that is this angle here. That is, this line segment subtends angle D, angle this at point D, and the same line segment subtends angle this at point C. According to this theorem, if this is the condition, then what will happen is that here the points A, B, C, and D are the concyclic points. Concyclic means that when you draw a circle through these 4 points, then it will pass through this here. That is it. This here. That is it. If this condition is true, then a circle must pass through all the 3 points, all the 4 points here, and that is why these 4 points will be called concyclic points. So here we have to prove it. How will we prove it first? So to prove this first, you can take 4 points. Like I have taken the points like this and also like this here. So A, B, and suppose here C and D here. Now suppose that if you suppose a circle passes through all the 4 points, then this theorem is proved that the 4 points are concyclic. But if suppose the circle does not pass through all these 4 points, then it will pass through suppose by extension of this. Like if you extend this at this point, then suppose the circle is passing through that is this point C dash here. That is not from C. Suppose the circle is not passing through D, and actually there is a property that any circle, that is a circle will always pass through any 3 non-collinear points. That is here, suppose here A, B, and D are the non-collinear points, so a circle will always pass through the 3 points here. And suppose that circle is passing through A, B, C, D, but it is not passing through C. Then suppose it is passing through C dash. Then what will happen here? Then join this here in this case. So now here we have assumed that the circle is not passing through C. Then it must pass through this or some point here. But take that it is extended here and it is passing through C dash here. Now it is passing through C dash, and we are given here, that is in this question we are given that this line segment AB subtends equal angles at these points here. So we are given that angle ABB equal to angle ACB. It is given here. And next is here that because now here we have assumed that the circle is passing through this point also. It means that this and this will be equal. Therefore, that is angle ADB equal to angle AC dash B, because angles in the same segment are equal. Okay, by this property, because now we have assumed that the circle is passing through D, C dash, A, B, and C. So here this angle and this angle will be equal. So ADB equal to AC dash B. But we are given in the question that these two angles are equal. Now from these two, what do we get? From 1 and 2, we get here that angle ACB equal to angle AC dash B. Now see here that we arrived at this result, that is angle ACB is equal to, that is this angle is equal to this angle. And now this is an impossibility, because now see that this is a triangle, that is ABC dash is a triangle, and in this triangle this is the internal angle and this is the external angle. So it is never possible that this will be bigger than this. Okay, so here this is the impossibility, and this we arrived at this impossibilities because we assumed that the circle is passing through C dash. So this proves that the circle must pass through that is A, B, C, and D, because in the beginning we assumed that the circle is not passing through this point, that is point C here. So if the circle is not passing through C, then it is passing through C dash. We have assumed, and we arrived at the wrong result, and this wrong result was due to that we assumed that it is passing through CD. It means that the circle is passing through A, B, C, and D. So this is how, that is this proves, that is this is a proof by contradiction. That is in mathematics we prove many assumptions or many statements by using this contradiction. That is in case of contradiction, we, like for example, if you want to prove something, then first suppose that it is not that. For example, root 2 is a rational number. Suppose root 2 is irrational number. Then first we will assume that this is rational. So in this case, we will first assume something wrong, and then again we will prove that it is not correct. So this is the proof by contradiction, because now here we suppose that this circle is passing through this, but we arrived at a wrong result. It means that what we have supposed was wrong, and the truth is that here the circle is passing through the points A, B, C and D. That is, if this condition is true, that is, if AB is a line segment and if this line segment subtends say equal angles on the same side, then the points A, B, C, D must be consecutive. So this is the proof, and you can see that this is also important theorem. When you solve many questions in this chapter, then you will use this theorem. So these are the two theorems which I discussed. Then in the next I will discuss the solution of the worksheet, and I hope you will solve the questions from the chapter 7.2. Okay, thank you for this.